Hi, my name is Ed Sparks, the owner of Most Beach Marketing, and today we are on day 27. Day 27 of your water fast. I am on day 28, so I completed day 27, and there's not much else going on. The main thing that you need to do is drink water. As long as you're drinking water, then you can do that. You can complete your water fast. If you do not drink water, you will feel a little bit different. And the object at this point is to try to wake up in the middle of the night and pee if you can, just for at least one day, stay hydrated and to continue. So I'm out of water, so I'm going to go ahead and push pause, and then we'll be back in a second. If you don't know the proper method of drinking water during water fast, you simply just reach your hand around a glass with tons of ice in it and continue to drink it like this. That is my water drinking tutorial for today. Anyway, all your fat is stored energy. It's your body's favorite food, and it is exactly what your body wants to eat on days where there is no food. That's why they call it feast and famine. During your feast, you stock up on food, and during famine, you use the food that you stocked up on. It's the only option and only way. Today, I actually have shorts on that I call my water fasting shorts. It's what I used to wear all the time, and the only way to fit into them is by going on a diet. Of course, everyone on this earth has abs underneath their fat. So the only way to see your abs is to get to 2 to 3% body fat, possibly 5 to 6% body fat, depending on who you are and how tall you are. Since I'm one of the shorter people, not that short, but I am fairly in the 5'7", 5'8" range. We're a different breed of people, however. Still have to be pretty strong in order to survive. We were coming out of our story about Mexico and Mexico and dealing with cargo ships. It's just not much enough. There just wasn't enough going on down there in Cabo to justify staying in the HABMEX for more than an hour at a time, learning how to deal with beeps and boredom at the same time, paying attention. Really didn't have much to do with anything else. But since I'm highwaying it, I still stay in the communications. There's only 3 departments at that point. I was suspended from U.S. operations anyway at that point. And then I moved back with my girlfriend to West Covina and started school. So once I started school, I was like, we really have to not move together. So she found a place, I found a place. I was renting a room, she was renting a room, and then I started working on towers. Only thing I ever wanted to do was change the light bulb on top of a tower, which I still haven't done yet. It just seems like the most fascinating thing to me. Climb all the way up the ladder, change the light bulb. Oh, I got a light bulb out. Yeah, let me go do that for you. Not too many other ways to do it. You could use a helicopter. It just is not the same. Not as romantic as being a gorilla and walking all the way up there and just knocking it out. So going back and forth in Nevada too. So I mean, it's not always that I have the any reason to tell anybody they had a suspended uh, that had a ticket, a speeding ticket in Texas that I didn't pay. So in certain instances, I still got to do whatever I wanted to do. One of those was security guard in Nevada. So uh, since I am a dragon, I'm Highland. I am a dragon, so I can fill in once in a while, even though it's not my job. But they have me filling in for things that are a little bit more weird in Nevada. And just to say that I did it, doing doing stuff that you would not do. And the only thing I can say is don't do that, right? Even though we're in the United States, not much going on. It doesn't necessarily mean that people are always the problem. Sometimes the problem is other people doing stuff. Like I said before, in reality, in the Cybermen's and Swan, they just blow each other up all the time. Mostly on accident, or they kill each other, or they catch something that you probably shouldn't have, uh, and that's something that will kill you, or that cannot be contained under certain circumstances, or you grab something so other people can fight it, and just to see what's going on, and witnessing is funnier than being involved. But since I had already certified myself a few different ways in Spider, I also could participate if I needed to, which unfortunately wasn't necessarily voluntarily, and nor would I fight anything at that point. I just I had a little chat a couple times, actually, probably about 6 or 7 times. You just sit there and have chats with things that are fighting other people. watch people Watch people make dumb decisions. Cannot do anything about it. Everything is somebody's decision. In Cybermen, everybody's the same. Very rarely do they ever try to use a number system. uh, sometimes at that point, well, threes are technically in charge of ones, because there's a lot of 14-year-olds involved, sometimes even younger, depends on who they are, or whose family they're in, or who doesn't want to watch their kids. So there's all sorts of crazy crap going on. Karate, kung fu, praying mantis, all of those stuff is going on, and it doesn't matter how old you are, if you're like a black belt in praying mantis, and we'll just watch you do whatever you want to do. Honestly, doesn't care. And I've seen them go down. So, going back to LA, there was absolutely nothing going on until I finally reached the promised land, like Orange County, OC, promised land. Once I really discovered, I was almost finished with school. I really discovered Orange County, and they gave me a foyer a little bit early, mainly because I've pulled strings, and finally got my own spider instructees, and we manufactured our own windmills and stuff, just like the have in Amsterdam, and the way I was trained, and we started doing things the way that I like to do it. It's just the way I saw it in my head, and I had a lot more fun that way. I still make good money. I did a lot more finance too over there. Plus, I was eating Vietnamese food all day. I was really in good shape. And this is the first round. I got a few parking tickets, got a few speeding tickets. on top of my license in Florida. So when I had come over, I got a ticket on my license in Florida. And then when I was in California, I got a ticket on my license in California. So those I could easily use the driving class or the lawyer to get out of my tickets for $100. But the one in Texas I could not deal with, which I tried. And going down to TJ, it started to really sink in that they were going to fingerprint me every single time that I come through Tijuana. And that was like, I swear, like 10, 15 times they had done that to me. And after like the sixth or seventh time, I was like, look, it's like I'm guilty. So I mean, it was years later. So I was like, you don't understand. I called the prosecutor's office, right? Because I was going 105 or something like that, 100 degree, 100. It might have, you know, maybe it was in Arizona. I got so many big speeding tickets driving across. I drove across the U.S. 3 times, and I got a speeding ticket every time. So that one, maybe it was Arizona. Maybe I paid the first one. I don't remember. So texting, and he's like, they're like, oh, we fired the cop. I'm like, oh, what does that mean? I was like, I'm guilty. All right, please, I'm guilty. Anything is better than having them look up Bill Clinton in 50 states, sitting there waiting. It's driving me crazy. Now, like, oh, we'll go ahead and cancel it. So they cancel it, and then somebody had come and hired me to go back to Florida. So I went back to Florida and ran a business as an office manager and sales rep junior. And that's pretty much how I got back to Tampa Hab, West Florida Hab. Anyway, I'm running out of energy, but it's day 27. You can do it. You can do it no matter what. So you just only gotta do a couple more days. The end commitment is fine. My wife's already yelling and screaming that she wants to go ahead and cook and have me eat something. I don't care. She's watched me go quite a bit longer in her career as house roommate, and she knows that I will do it. Wednesday is my goal, and you will see me drink coffee. So I just really have to make the decision on how much coffee I want to drink, because usually I drink about a gallon and a half of coffee every day, unsweet, cold. Not drinking coffee is good when you stop smoking. That's why water fasting works pretty good, because non-smoking Sparks would not be able to go directly to drinking coffee without smoking cigarettes so easily. So that usually goes one and the other. It's usually a ritual to your day. And just like you saw me shave for 30 days, I'm slowly just shaving for my own entertainment before I go into suit and tie mode. I don't know, whatever it is. Maybe the next thing that we'll do is watch Sparks make $1 million in front of your face. So I don't know if that's the best route to go, but it is not that difficult to accomplish. Yeah, maybe you should do that with me. So I guess right now we can ask you to sign up as a sales rep with me, and text me, and we'll do it together. I don't know if it'll take an hour or 2 hours a day. I might do it for 3 hours a day. And then 3 hours a day, I'll make more money than you make it this time. And it doesn't really matter because in reality, um, Hermosa Beach marketing is gigantic. It's been around for a long time. You can sell anything you want to at any time to anyone. Any size corporation in the world is going to want to do business with us. We're Los Angeles, so we can go for the big wigs, and we go for the small wigs. It just depends on how you like to make money and how you believe that your future is going to stick in. And remember, building a pyramid out of your sales reps is not that bad, but in reality, there's no benefit to it. It's only sales reps that are in the sales department. That's right. It's not like you're getting any residuals off of anything, except for when you sell something. And we do sell some stuff for this new sales reps that we don't get any commission for. Later on, if they have, once you have 4,000 a month in residual income, then you can charge each other, just close deals, half commission or whatever. And then when it comes to my desk, then I'll separate it myself. Uh, but welcome to non-smoking Sparks. I'll slap you in the face 5 seconds. Everyone always gets paid, no matter what. So we just do the work in house. In the long run, if you really want to do the work and you want some of our Hollywood work, you would have to be a sales rep and get to know us. And once you train yourself on what we're doing, then we'll assimilate you into the situation, or we'll watch we'll watch each other sell you a job, so you can sit there and do nothing but waste away. My name is Ed Sparks, owner of Hermosa Beach Marketing, one of the largest marketing agencies in California, if not the largest. One of the largest marketing agencies in Rhode Island, if not the largest. And we're going to come back into Florida eventually also, but not today. Have a great day.